Hello, you're welcome. Actually, today we are going to talk about what we call the page numbering. So assuming that we have our document, let's say we open it down here. So this is our document that we are having, assuming that we have some dummy text there equals rand. Open the bracket, then we include in some information there, let's say for, 10 by, let's say 8. We close, enter, 3. Said equals rand, so let's say 10, 8. So this is the information that we are having, assuming that you want to give page numbers to your document. So what we do, we come to either insert tab, then we look for page numbering. So what you have to do in the beginning, first pick the format of the page numbers that you really want. So I'm going to come onto this. They will give you a list of the page numbers that you can select from. Assuming that I want this, I'll come and say okay. Then I'll come back again. I'll choose the position or where I want them to be. Let's pick the bottom. So they are going to come as that. I've inserted my page numbers. Oh, if you don't want that one, you can come back and say insert. Again, you can come back and say I want the margins. So you look for the type of numbering onto the document that you want. So they have been provided thus with the page numbers at the margins. Or you can come and say undo, insert, then you can come and say I want the format as Romans. You will come and say insert Romans. Simple as that. Then you come and pick the location where you want them. Let's say I want them at the bottom. So they are going to be provided to you as that. Now, there are some cases where you need to have the beginning pages having Romans, whereas others are having, let's say, real numbers as 1, 2, and 3. Let's get some other text here. Equals rand. Let's say we say 4, 5 or 6. We press enter. They add us with some information. Now, you may be in need. So now they are showing us that we have Roman 1, Roman 2, Roman 3. You may be in need of having, let's say, Roman 1, Roman 2, but onto this other page that you begin on, let's say, number 1. Are we together? Let's say, for example, if I show you my information here I'm having, let's say my book I'm writing, question and answers, introduction to ICT. When you come to this, these are having Romans. They're having Romans, but when we come on to the beginning of our questions, we have number 1. Yet these ones are Romans. How do we do that? Specifically, let's come back to our document. So what we do, we first of all pick the format as we have chosen, Romans, and now they're taking all Romans. So now what we do, we come back onto our previous page, then we come onto the layout, then we break onto the next page. So when we break onto the next page, we want to give this one another type of numbering. So what we shall do, we come onto the insert, then come back and change the format of the numbering that we had or we want. So I want to begin from number 1. So what I'll do, I'll tell it that I've chosen this, but I'm going to begin or start from number 1. So I'll click OK. So it will bring my information. So I'm having Roman 1, Roman 2, but I'm having number 1. So when I click insert and say blank, 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 these ones are having numbers, whereas the other ones are having Roman numerals. So specifically inserting page numbers is really very simple. So this tutorial of ours has all about been inserting the page numbers into our document, and we can as well insert different page numbers onto different pages. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.